Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of KME Fishing. Today I am out, finally, on a lake that does not have a name. There's a bunch of people out here. I looked at the maps, there's no name, so I'm like, well, drove by, saw people out here, and I said, well, I'm gonna come out here and try it. I got two tip-ups out, one straight ahead of me here and then one to my side. In here I'm gonna have a camera set up and a jig pole. I put the camera down, I drilled one hole, came out here, drilled one hole, put the camera down, saw a bunch of panfish, so I'm like, well, I'm sitting here. And then I set up my two tip-ups, and we're gonna see if we can make something happen. So, come along with me, and let's see what happens. Alright you guys, I just got all set up, got my camera hooked up, and I can literally see like 20 fish on the camera. I'm gonna put a new worm on here, because this is an old one. And let's just see how long it takes for me to catch a fish. So. And actually I think I'm gonna use one of my bulbs instead, because I'm pretty sure they will come right over if I use one of those. There's the worm right there. Usually I'd put like one or two of them on. I'm excited, so I'm just gonna put one on. And let's see how long it takes me to catch a fish on camera for you guys. There's a bunch down there, but they're kind of finicky. They come over and look at it, they like put their mouth next to the bait, and then they don't eat it. Oh, one grabbed it. Come on. There's so little. There's so many little ones. There's like a ton of fish, you guys, like a ton. But they're all just little guys. They're tiny, watch, ready? Oh my God, look at this little guy. The teeniest, tiniest perch. Dude. No flags yet. Guys, it took me like 15 minutes to get everything set up because it's so cold and like my hands were just frozen, dude. I mean, there's definitely fish. They're just hanging out. It's a matter of getting on them, because they're all tiny though. There's like 50 little teeny tiny guys. That's like the second fish I've caught ice fishing this year. Because I was trying to make a video before. I went with my buddy Jay, and we went to a lake that I've been to before, but it just, there was no fish. Like I drilled probably 20, 30 fishing holes and put the camera down everywhere, and all that was there was just sand, muck and sand. There was no, like years prior, there would be weeds. And this year there just wasn't like nothing. It was like a dead zone out there. So we moved to a different lake right at the end of the day, and we ended up catching one little baby bluegill, the same size as that perch I just caught. And literally it just was junk. I might even need to put a smaller jig on. There's a ton of fish. They're just little. All of them are just micro dudes. See, they're looking at it. They come up to it, they're like, and they back away, and then they kind of just move off. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch to the GoPro now. So for the rest of this video, unless I catch something crazy, I'm probably just gonna do the GoPro. They're just so tiny, dude. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the GoPro now. I will put this back up again in maybe a little while if they start turning on. We'll see what happens here, but they seem very finicky, these little fish. Come on, come on. Yes, he's so tiny, dude, like size of a quarter. No way, bro. Look at that. He's pretty though, he's like purple. Dude, maybe I need to move. These guys are tiny. We're micro fishing today, boys. Micro fishing. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the GoPro, like I said, for the third time now, and we'll keep this thing going. All right, guys, it's been a hot freaking minute since I've been posting. Reason being, holidays and all kinds of business going on. Hopefully you guys can see the amount of fish. For sure. Oh man, I literally was trying to show you guys the screen, and I absolutely don't know how that happened, but my GoPro is resting on like a strap. I'll show you guys. So I have my GoPro on my little head mount here, and see this little clasp right here that holds the fabric in place? Well, I was stretching it forward while it was still on my head so I could show you guys the screen that had the fish on it, and as I did that, the strap came out of the thing and slapped my open eyeballs. Oh, dude. My open eyeballs slapped the fabric string onto my eyes. Whew! That hurt, God. I was about to retie. I was going to put a smaller jig on, hoping it would be easier to catch these tiny little baby fish. But I think I am going to retie, actually. I was just going to say screw it and just use what I got, but I just need to rest my eyes for a second. Holy, my eyes hurt bad, dude. I've never hit my open eyes like that with anything ever. Okay, what's the smallest jig I have? It's got to be this little yellow guy. Yellow and pink. I don't even know if I can tie it on. Forgot my chest mount today as well, so don't exactly know how you guys are going to see everything, but I'm going to try. Got this little tiny yellow and pink jig on. Smaller than the orange one I was just using, so essentially what I'm hoping for is that the fish are going to be able to eat this because they're tiny fish. And if anything big comes over, great. I'll do my best to catch it, but we're just taking whatever we can get today, guys, to be honest. There's actually quite a few people out here fishing, but yeah, I don't know. We're just doing our own thing today, guys. I don't really care if we catch a bunch of big ones or a bunch of little ones or nothing. I'm just happy to be out today, to be honest. There's one bigger, looks like a bluegill. I even saw one crappie swim by earlier. But That's about it. Bunch of panfish like bluegills, perch, and crappies are what I've seen so far. Trying to bring them in a little bit. Jig all weird and crazy. Get them to come over and look at it, and then just slowly jig up, and hopefully they go after it. No flags yet. A little tiny one. Like a micro bass. I should not have drag going with a fish this little. There you go, guys. Hopefully you can see that. Oh. Little patch. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care if they're little. This is fun. We're still catching fish. That's what matters. Okay. And yeah, no flags yet, so we're just gonna let those things cook. And hopefully, eventually here we'll get some kind of a interest in that. There's a ton of bluegills and panfish over here in general, so I kind of feel like, I don't know. There should be some predator fish, but you never really know with weird, unnamed little tiny lakes. Like, this lake's not very big. Okay. Oh, it's because it's frozen. Stuck to the ice. I really hope you guys are going to be able to see all of this. Let me get my bait back down here, and then I'll get hopefully the camera on everything else so you guys can see it. This is kind of what I'm working with here. There's a ton of fish down there. They're just little babies. Look at that, you guys. They're just so teeny tiny micro. I mean, the bigger the bait, the further away they're going to be able to see it. But then when they get close, if it's too big, they're going to look at it and be like, nah. Like I said, I've never fished out here, and there's tons of weeds. There's a few, or a bunch of fish, it looks like, actually. So honestly, I should come back here and try some other spots. Dude, these fish are tiny! What am I doing here, bro? Holy. He's purple. So cool. Oh. So cool. Oh my god. I was gonna put a bobber pole down with a minnow on it, but now I just kind of don't feel like I can. Oh my. Let's get the heater going, actually, in between the catches here. Apparently it's going. Just kind of doesn't seem like it. Let's get back to catching these micro fishies. Yeah, like I said, this is like my second outing ice fishing this ice fishing season. I mean, just hard to find time, you guys. Doing everything I can over here. Because when the fish are this excited to eat, they just got him. Bigger. Still, oh my god, still tiny. He looked bigger on the camera. That's because he was closer to the camera. Oh, just can't get the hook out of him, apparently. Excuse me, sir, that's my worm. Well, you can have it, I guess, actually. There you go, guys. The itty-bittiest perch. The other ones were tinier than that. That was actually a pretty nice one that I've caught so far. If I compare all of them that I've caught so far, that's a pretty good bluegill there. I hate that you guys are not going to be able to see half of this stuff on the camera. That's all right. We're catching fish, so I don't really care. Even though they're little, sure. I'm still having a good time. Maybe we'll get lucky and some bigger ones will come by after I catch a couple of these little guys here. Got him. Oh my god, dude. I have never caught a bluegill this tiny in my life. Look at that. I hope you can see it. Look at that. Do they get smaller? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Oh, this is micro fishing today, guys. That's what we're doing. We're micro fishing. You know the old saying? Never leave fish to find fish. Well, we found fish, but they're tiny fish. And honestly, I really don't want to pack everything up just to move to try to find bigger fish. I just don't. I mean, this is, like I said, this is my second time out this year. There's fish here. I'm catching them. They're tiny, but, you know, I don't really care. It's kind of funny, honestly. So we are not going to leave these fish. We're just going to remember that next time we come, because the next time we come, we're definitely coming here. There's a lot of ice out here, about 1.5 feet of ice. So I know it's going to be safe to come out here for a long time. I am 100% coming out here with some people next time. And when we do come out here, I'm just going to go a little deeper out. And I already know there's fish here, so if the people I'm with really want to catch fish, I can bring them here and catch these little itty-bitty guys all day long. Look at him. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? He's hanging out. He's like, what the hell is this thing? Look at him. Look at him. He's looking right at the camera, dude. These fish have good instincts. They're coming up to eat the food. They're just not big enough to take it. They're just not big enough. Oh, that was a bass, a little baby bass. He swiped at it. Oh, the bass ate it for a second. I hooked him too fast. I saw him open his mouth and like suck it in. So I was like, oh, he definitely got it. No, bro did not have it. I stuck to the side of the ice, dude. What the hell? Oh, he stole my worm too. That's why. Dang, dude. I hope I didn't put a hook in him because then he's not going to bite again. That little bass, though, was definitely bigger than a lot of these fish. Not by much. You know what I'm saying? But still. It's really cool to see. I mean, look at the screen, you guys. If you can even see it. Look at all the fish. Crazy. It's just they're all little. They're all little babies. But that's fine. We catching them, bruh. We catching them. Trying to. Okay, they do get smaller. They do get smaller. You can catch a smaller bluegill. It's possible to catch a smaller one. Did not think that was possible, but you know what? Here he is. Oh my god. Is there a tinier perch in the lake? I don't think there is. That is the itty bittiest. I mean, you guys. We're minnow fishing. We're ice fishing for minnows right now. Holy dude. Holy guac and cheese. So I'm thinking here, that I'm just trying to think about this logically, because usually if you can kind of make sense of everything, you might be able to come up with a good plan. You know what I mean? Like today, this is what I'm doing. I'm already set up. It's so cold, I am not moving to reset up. This is what it is. Look at that little thing, dude. Dude, it's insane to me that that's possible to catch a fish that tiny. So all these little fish, there's tons of them. And we are about 5 feet of water, about, I don't know, 50 yards from the shore. So I figured, you know, this would be a good spot because near the landing of this place, there's like, I don't know, the topography seems as if this lake's probably not very deep, right? So I'm fishing in about 5 feet deep here, I'd say. And near the shore here, like I kind of figured, there is a ton of little panfish. So I'm betting the next time I come out here, I'll just go further out, a little deeper. And what my thought process is with that is there's probably bigger fish a little deeper out. So next time I come here, I'm going to go further out. Doesn't mean there's not going to be any little ones out there either, but to me it kind of just, I think the deeper you go out, probably the bigger the fish are going to be. That one came out of nowhere and grabbed it. This one's bigger. All right. Still a tiny little microfish, but you know what? It's bigger. Look at that. That's not bad. Hell yeah. I mean, in terms of big fish, that's nothing. It's not bad. It's nothing. It's the babiest of fish. You know what I mean? But a fish is a fish, you guys, and we're catching something. Be it a cold or a fish, we catching something. Another one. Hey, this one's actually bigger than the last one. No way. Heck yeah. They're getting bigger, guys. They're getting bigger. Not by much, but they are getting bigger. And that's what matters. Oh, this one's the biggest perch yet. Holy, look at that guy. Way bigger than the last, like, 5 I caught. Still a tiny perch, but look at this, guys. If I can get him unhooked. Getting bigger for sure. Oh yeah, some nice heat coming off the heater now. We're cooking. I mean, more ways than one we're cooking. Let's get back down there. There seems to be an abundance of perch kind of coming through now instead of bluegills. When I was jigging, a couple of them came shooting over from the back. There's a good amount of cold air kind of shooting in here. Oh, there's a big bluegill. That's a big bluegill compared to what we've been catching.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah. This one's a giant compared to the other ones we were catching. I think this might be a red ear sunfish. The reason why I say that is because instead of like a bluegill, he has this little red dot on his fin, on his gill plate, excuse me. Little red orange dot. So it might be a red ear sunfish. Could be wrong, but that's my idea at least. They're getting bigger, you guys, a little bit. Still no flags on the tip-ups, so I put them up about a foot from the bottom with shiners. I don't think I said that yet, but so they're up there doing their thing. Holy. That was a giant bluegill. Holy, 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 holy. Holy. Okay, okay, this fish is an actual fish. Oh, it's got a big lamprey chomp on the top of its head. If you guys don't know, a lamprey is like a leech type fish. It's shaped like a long leech, but has eyes and a big sucker mouth. That right there, I believe, is from that. This is a regular bluegill right here. This is a nice one too. I mean, if you can get one the size of your hand, that's a good bluegill right there. Look at that. Heck yeah, dude. You kidding me? The fish we've been catching compared to this, that's actually crazy. Oh my gosh. See, I think there's probably going to be a lot bigger fish out here. You just gotta find them or just go a little deeper. I think we're a little too shallow, honestly. But there's this guy, letting him go. Heck yeah, dude. That was a nice bluegill, you guys. Like, actually nice. That one's really cool. That one is sweet. But like, as I was saying, a lamprey, if you don't know, go on Google, look up lamprey, Lamprey. Hopefully I spelled that right. But you go on Google, look up lamprey. It's like a leech type fish. It is a type of fish. It has gills, like slit gills, and it's got a sucker mouth. And what it does is it'll latch onto a fish, and it's like a parasite essentially. It just sucks blood off the fish. Sometimes it kills them, sometimes it doesn't. I've caught a couple fish with lampreys attached to them, and usually as soon as you get them out of the water, they fall off. But that fish, I mean, I guess it might not be a lamprey, but that little circle to me looked like a lamprey, like spot where a lamprey would latch on. Because usually what they do is they have like sharp little teeth in their sucker mouth, and they kind of scissor with their mouth, and they suction all the blood out of the fish. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes they kill the fish, sometimes they don't. A smaller fish like that, like a panfish, if it's of a lamprey attached to it, probably going to kill it. So it's surprising to see that one is still kicking. But yeah, you never know what you're going to find. I think I got him. Yeah. It's kind of like funny when you go, oh, I think I hooked him, because you can't tell because of how tiny he is. Little dude. Love when I hit the water, it's just like a noise, you know what I mean? The perfect sploosh. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Just look at that tiny little fish, dude. Oh man. I have never caught so many little fish in my life. This is awesome. It's just funny. I have nothing else to describe it other than it's hilarious. These fish are just mini little micro dudes. They would all be like perfect fish tank fish. Like if you were to go somewhere and buy some fish for a fish tank for your house, these guys are the exact size that you would want, like, because they're just so little itty bitty dudes, like. Holy dude. They're really pretty though. Very purple. Let's see where's the thing. Seriously, it's gotta be like right there-ish. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Don't die. Oh, thank God. Oh, he just murdered that little fella. He just fell at Mach 20 and hit the ground. It's so hard to judge how to throw them because they feel like nothing. And when you hook them, it's like you hooked nothing. It's like you're just reeling up your little lure. You know? Crazy stuff. Okay, we're back down. Let's catch something. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. I got one? I got one. Oh my. Dude, this one's the tiniest one yet. And that's crazy. I've said that like 4 times, but look at this. Look at him. That is a perch. How? A minnow, dude. Like, how am I catching these guys? I'm using the little red and yellow pink lemonade, I call it. Little jig. There's a bass. There's a bass. Come on, eat it. Got him. A bass. A bass, you guys. Yes. Caught our 3rd species. A bass. Or 2nd species, sorry. No, 3rd, because we caught perch and bluegill. It's our 3rd. Heck yes, dude. All the fish got scared, and this guy came cruising in. He was not coming off either. Look at that. A tiny little bass, but still. He's got food in his belly. It's like distended. Look at that, you guys. We take that. That is a micro largemouth bass, but we take it. Heck yeah, dude. Got him. The bigger bluegill that was there. Still a little guy, but definitely better than some of the other ones we were catching. Nice. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Get back to your place. Get back in there. There we go. No way. The second it gets down there, one of these little guys came over and grabbed it. Maybe I should go live, you guys. Should I just go live while I'm out here? Say screw it? Screw it. Let's go live, you guys. Alright, guys. I'm going to end this video right here. I might start it back up in a little while. I'm going to go live for a bit and just kind of play with that and see how that goes. But, yeah. Alright, you guys. Well, I did a little live, a little TikTok live. I caught, I don't know, probably 10, 15 more fish while I was doing that. So now I'm back with you guys here on the regular planned YouTube video. I just figured, screw it, you know, I was catching some little fish. Maybe people would want to see that. I don't know. And I'm trying to reach out to other platforms as well to try to get more subscribers over here, because YouTube videos are my favorite thing to do. But not everybody watches those. Some people do, some people don't, you know. Something bigger. Okay. A little bluegill action. Definitely a bigger bluegill. Take that. Overall, not a big one, right? But compared to the other ones I've caught, that's a pretty decent one. Sorry, buddy. Just bounced his head off the ice a little bit, but, you know. That one came out of nowhere and grabbed it. I didn't even see it. Huh. Look at that little perch. Little baby. Thank you, sir, for the nibbles. Back with you. Back to the depths. Got him. Just a teeny little dude. All of them are just so small. That's okay. Not all of them. Most of them, I'd say. Most of them. I'd say like 80% of them are just teeny little dudes. But that's okay. We catching them, bro. We catching them. They are all a part of the mission today. There he is. The micro bluegill. Literally, if I had a cat, like if I was fishing with a cat, I would just be feeding the cat the fish. Be like, oh, you want a little snack? Here you go. You know? That'd be kind of sad, but at the same time, you know, the fish was hungry. If not the fish, if the cat was hungry or something, could hook the boy up. At least they, you know, they're pretty easy biting, most of them. Some of them are finicky, but most of them, they just grab it right away. Got him. Not too bad, not too bad. Not too great, also. On the smaller end. No. So about like that-ish. Sorry, guys. Still trying to get a feel for using the head mount for the camera. Dude. Caught him. But at what cost? You know? Look at that. Dude. That's the general size of the fish we've been catching today. There's been a couple nice ones. Like a couple, like that one big bluegill, and then that bass was pretty nice, and there was one like decent perch, I think. But the rest of them have been all micro. We'll catch a couple more and then we'll probably head out, because it is getting pretty cold and I still have to pick up the tip-ups and pack away everything, so we'll give her a little bit longer. Got him. Little guy. Still no flags. That's going to be a ice-cold fingered mess. What I mean by that is the worst thing about ice fishing is picking everything up and getting ready to go when it's really cold and it's like the evening time. Everything is just so cold, dude. It's just so cold. I'm not excited for it. Another one. Heck yeah. So glad I brought the fish towels today. I almost forgot them too. Almost. Right there. Got him. There he is. Alright guys, that's probably going to be the end of this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I know that this is probably not the best video to watch, but we caught fish today. And we've caught fish at a lake that literally I have never been to in my entire life. So, this is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be coming back out here to make another video. And what I'm going to be doing when I do that video is I am going to be going out further. I'm going to be going out further in the lake. So, the next time I come here, I'm going to be going way deeper out. Maybe not way deeper, but definitely deeper than here. It's 5 feet deep here. I'm going to, before I come out here too, I'm going to check a topography map of this lake to see if I can see where all the deep spots are, or where the shallow spots are, and kind of just make a game plan. I really think I'm going to catch something else bigger out here if I go a little further out. So, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one.